Bipartisan.
Bipartisan, clearly the new buzzword in D.C. right now, but are the American people buying it? Let's ask Frank Luntz. He's the author of What Americans Really Want, Really. Well, what about it, Frank? As of the State of the Union address, all of a sudden bipartisan became the buzzword. Was it that, or was it Massachusetts that really brought out bipartisanship as the new buzzword?
It's been a buzzword for the last 5 years. It's just that right now the politicians are paying attention to that language. You know, what Americans really want is not bipartisanship, it's nonpartisanship. And even more than the partisanship, what they really want is to get things done. Americans want politicians to look you straight in the eye, say what you mean what you say, stop arguing, stop squabbling over small details, and just get it done. The challenge for the Republicans is that they have to come across as not being obstructionist. The challenge for the Democrats, frankly, is that they have to move towards the center because what they're proposing the American people don't want. So both parties have a tremendous challenge right now in communicating to the American people. Neither political party is doing all that well.
Well, I thought Mr. Obama ran a campaign based on he looked forward to a bipartisan government if he got elected, and it's been anything but that.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why his support among independents have dropped from the upper 60s when he came into office. Now it's down into the mid to low 40s. And by the way, that's really bad news for the Democrats when it comes to November. The independents, those who do not choose either political party, not unaffiliated, because unaffiliated means that you really aren't part of the system. Independent says, I don't want the Democrats, I don't want the Republicans. If the Republicans can get over 60% of that independent vote, and they did so in 1994, 96, 98, Republicans have an outside shot of capturing the House. The independents used to be in 2006 and 2008 with the Democrats. I apologize for giving so much information, but the Democrats won independents in 2006 by about 56-44, and they won them in 2008 by about 54-46.
Frank,
if you look at the generic ballots now, the Republicans are leading.
Let's talk about this new Pelosi aide leaking the fact that they may go ahead and use that trick that he or she refers to. How is that going to play with the American people?
Look, we believe in, and I quote, the right to know, unquote. We want to know the details, and we don't expect members of Congress to try to pull the wool over the eyes of Americans. And so if there is the sense that legislation is being passed, not because the American people want, but because of trickery or shenanigans in Washington, it would be the dumbest thing that the Democrats could do. The public would say, enough is enough.
All right, Frank Luntz, the author of the book, What Americans Really Want, Really. And that, by the way, that on your left shoulder, you can't see it, sir, is Mr. Al Gore's book being filled up, being covered by snow in New York. Yeah, there you go. Very good. All right, thanks a lot, Frank.
You got it.
Sarah Palin said they should do it. It now appears